Alright folks, we are back for round 1 and the draw is a very good keeper. The good news is that even if we miss land drop for a little bit, we are still looking good because we have quite a bit of things to do with not a lot of mana. But we just drew Evolving Wild, so should be fine. Labyrinth Guardian, okay. Okay, I see you. Pretty good 2-drop. So I guess they're attacking. Well, it depends. Their own fan bearer. Okay. And they are attacking. Now, do we time to reflect their fan bearer here? Maybe, because we don't have a ton of other things to do. Yeah, probably just attack, exert, and keep the fan bearer active. And we'll probably be fetching a white since we have slightly more white in the deck. Might get attacked for 2 here, which would be acceptable, I guess. We are slightly behind tempo-wise, but that's not too bad. This is not too bad yet. She's another fan bearer. Okay, I see you. What to do here? Land is not bad, if anything. I think we might be in the market for time to reflect, start, finish, Splendid Agony, these kind of things. Okay, let's start, I think. Let's start by start. Joke. Well, if I can trade here, I'm happy. Do we do the time to reflect thing here? It seems pretty bad. If it would exile, I would do it, but it's just gonna get sacked and they are gonna get to Embalm, which seems highly not so good for us. Highly not so good. Yeah, that is good English. That is good English. Those who serve. Okay. I guess they don't care about tapping the Gust Walker. They're probably gonna tap those who serve plus my fan bearer end of turn. And the question is, do they have something like Trial of Solidarity in hand? I could finish something. And by that I mean casting that card, not, you know, not literally finishing something. I don't exactly know what, though. I'm worried that they just tap a bunch of our creatures and go Trial of Solidarity, one-shot you. Attacker Elite is certainly not the play. I could Splendid Agony targeting Guardian and making one of their fan bearer an 0-1. This seems mildly exciting. They are probably, if I don't do anything, they will tap both of our creatures next turn, so time to reflect is not going to do a whole lot. Maybe I should have just kept the Gust Walker back. Probably gonna, yeah, I think I'm probably gonna go for the Splendid Agony play. Cycle Wing Shepherd. Because playing those who serve on this board doesn't seem super exciting, I think. And they could very well have an Essence Scatter. Now, do we Splendid Agony now to play around? Yeah, no, we don't need to play around anything because If this gets target, it's just gonna die, so... Yeah, fine. Playing fairly defensively here, but I think we have decent tools to win the game and decent card advantage going on, so we can just afford to make sure we don't die. Seeker of Insight again, okay. What to do? We'll probably just play those who serves. Pass the turn. Interesting that I casted Seeker of Insight instead of getting this back. I guess now they can tap something. Not sure how good exactly this is. Okay, this is coming back. And I guess that's gonna be this. I don't think they want to do any type of attack here. Cartouche of Ambition. So this cannot kill the Guardian unless you try to enchant the Guardian. It just dies to spell, not abilities. A good cartouche, Gus Walker. That sounds very medium though. I think we were just attacking in the air. And probably just playing the Takrop Elite. And as far as we know, the opponent don't really have any good attack next turn. Yeah, fine. They have a lot of small creature, but not a ton of them have 1 toughness. Wrapping on that. Okay, that seems pretty bad. I mean, it's not gonna deal damage, but I can still, every 2 turns I can still attack with it and boost my old squad. So, I mean, they might have just, they probably just did that so they could loot, but I don't know, I think you'd rather put that on those who serve maybe. Because Elite is really not something you wanna wrap, I think. A Skirmisher. Okay, that's pretty good for the Cartouche of Ambition. So I'm not entirely sure about the layers on Cartouche and wrappings. The question is, if I enchant, do I get an 0-2 or a 1-3? This is a layer type of thing, and I don't exactly know, but I don't believe this is the best option anyways. I think we might just want to cartouche those who serve and attack with that. And probably attack with the elite and boost the squad, because why not? Because we can do that every 2 turns, so we might as well do it sometime. They are just taking it. No. They don't care about that. Alright. Well, then I guess we pass and we probably just tap something. Okay, something is happening. I was gonna say hopefully not a Glyph Keeper and Obviously this had to be Glyph Keeper. I mean, we can just kill it, but then it's gonna come back, which is always annoying. Yeah, let's tap the Guardian, I guess, end of turn. We want to exile that if possible, not really kill it with third finish, because obviously we can tap it with Fanbearer. The ability gets counter, and then we sack something to kill the Glyph Keeper, but then they get it back in 2 turns maybe. Not thrilled about that move. I think we might just want to go for the beatdown with these guys. And see what they want to do about that. They might just want to block one of them with the Glyph Keeper. In which case I could see tapping the Glyph Keeper and then using Time to Reflect to get rid of it forever. Or they might just make some chump blocks. Okay, Glyph Keeper's not blocking. Okay. So I think we might want to just go up to 7 land and go tap the Glyph Keeper, final reward it. The question is, do we want to finish one of the Fanbearer this turn? Because these are annoying. My opponent probably don't have a ton of thing to do other than tapping my stuff. And the warrior is not doing a whole lot here. Yeah, I think we do that. And we can tap their remaining Fanbearer end of turn so they cannot tap our stuff. And they have to chump block those who serve. Vizier of the Many Faces, Jesus. Talking about Bomb Rares. Well, the second Glyph Keeper might be difficult to beat, I guess. So I think we're tapping that again. So we can tap the Gust Walker. Yeah, I think that's... I mean, they need to block that. Do they just chump block with Cheap Seeker? Why did they not attack with Glyph Keeper last turn? I think they might want to make a trade here, right? The thing is, if I cast Mummy, I cannot go Time to Reflect. I mean, tap their thing plus Time to Reflect to kill a Glyph Keeper. I think I'll just attack with that thing and see what they want to do about it. Probably just trade one of their Glyph Keeper. Okay, one of these guys was exiled, which is nice. And I don't think we played the Mummy. Okay. If we can defeat 2 Glyph Keeper, that'd be a pretty good achievement, I think. Probably need to watch out a little bit for the time. These have 4 Fanbearers. Okay. So do we have lethal here? No, they have a fan bearer, unfortunately. So we cannot kill them. Because what we could do is make the Glyph Keeper trigger with Sparring Mummy, then tap it with Fan Bearer, and then attack in the air, but then they can just tap our Gus Walker, so it just doesn't really work. Oh, jeez. This game is kind of annoying. It's interesting, it's interesting. Tapping that, okay. Yeah, I think we'll just attack with that. Maybe we'll just trade our Glyph Keeper. Okay. Interesting decision. I think we just exiled that thing. Don't think we were supposed to play the Scatter Grove. They can get back their other skirmisher now. Rest. Not exactly the best answer to Glyph Keeper. I need to play relatively fast, that's the problem. So I guess I will tap these two guys. I can get 1 damage in with that. Let's cycle that, I think. Then probably just play Mummy. Discard the Swamp. Yeah, that. Go to combat, they will probably tap our 2 guys. And next turn we'll use our Fan Bearer to tap their Fan Bearer so they cannot Fan Bearer us. Yeah. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah. Here they should probably get back their skirmisher because I'm going to tap a Fan Bearer, so that makes sense. I guess now I might as well just tap that since they can use a Fan Bearer no matter what. I don't really want to compulsory rest the Sphinx, but maybe that's the move. I guess I could tap something. No. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. Rest that man. Attack with everything and exert. And they conceded. Alright, we got there. That was difficult, and I need to play next games a little bit faster, but just 4 Fan Bearer. And the card has... It gets worse and worse, because the more you have, the less likely you'll have the mana to use it. I think it's fine, but I'm not the biggest fan of just running 1,000 of these. If anyone wants to do that, I think... Well, they can still tap stuff with their fan bearer, so this is not the best answer. I think I might just want the rags though. It seems good in this matchup. Do I go for the and maybe Oracle? Maybe I just go for the value plan now. Yeah. Approach is, I don't know. It's probably not a good idea. Probably not necessary to get this far into the. uh, okay, I think I'll do that. The mono Fanbearer deck. Not a fan of that. Alright, that hand is pretty good. Put the card on bottom. Last game was pretty tough to play. Not sure if I played it right or not. It was difficult to tell. It was interesting. Oh, no to drop. Okay. We kind of need to apply a bit of pressure though, because they have two Bomb Rares in Sphinx, in Glyph Keeper, and what's the name of the other one? Vizier of the Many Faces that are nearly unbeatable. I mean, mostly the Sphinx is very tough to beat. So, yeah. Impeccable timing. We'll defer that move, I guess. I almost f6 here, but I thought maybe there's some value to have the trick available. Fan bearer, jeez. It started. So I guess we go enchant that mummy. Exert, not exert, beat down. Next turn we can Sparring Mummy and tap the Ghostwalker, get some more damage in. Tap something with the ability of the Binding Mummy. No, let's not misclick those abilities. Yes, please. Oh, I can attack with everything. I don't think I'm exerting then. Maybe they have another impeccable timing. Their own Vizier of Deferment, maybe. We shall see. Another impeccable timing, sure. Damn it, jeez. They got all the Bomb Rares. We are gonna reward Damn-It, I think. And go to combat. Their deck seems pretty sick. I'm just, again, not a huge fan of running thousands of this guy, but yeah, don't really want to trade my Binding Mummy for their Skirmisher, I think. If they go blue and Stupid Sphinx, we kinda, even though we have a decent advantage here, we might just lose. Looks like they don't have the second blue yet though. Yeah, so I guess I will tap the Mummy. We'll attack with Warrior. Oh crap! Oh, blah, blah. Misplay. Yeah. Completely forgot that the Cursed Minotaur would tap the Skirmisher. Oh well, we'll go start. I don't really want to compulsory rest the Skirmisher, just doesn't seem like a great move. They can just sack it, gain life, and then get it back. Not exactly where I want to be. Somehow I wanted to play that second main phase, but obviously you should play the first main phase to tap that. I think playing Start instead of Minotaur is not the worst though. Lets you go maybe finish plus rest on the following turn, and you can keep that to tap things later on. I'm not sure. Mostly it was me not thinking, but the play I ended up making was probably not that bad. In any case, they had kind of a clunky draw here and just died. They probably needed the second blue to cast their bomb rares. Their deck seems strong. Yeah, that was interesting. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you for round 2.